अहंकारं बलं दर्पं कामं क्रोधं परिग्रहं विमुच्य निर्ममः शान्तः ब्रह्मभूयाय कल्पते.
Having forsaken egoism, ahankara, balam, power, darpam, haughtiness, kamam, desire, krodham, anger, avarice, parigraham. Without minus, one who is peaceful is qualified for Brahman. Free from 6 evils. Ahankara, ego. The ego manifests in each one of us. Now what you need to understand is, the less evolved a person is, the greater is the ego. The less capable a person is, the greater is the ego. The less knowledgeable a person is, the greater is the ego. The only idiots in life say, I am telling you, no, you take it from me. A person who is extremely knowledgeable will remain silent. You know why? Because he genuinely believes that maybe I can learn something from you. What a fantastic quality to have. So, ahankara manifests as saying, I am the best. I alone am. You know, I am the best is what Muhammad Ali said. And it was horrible to see him later on in life with Parkinson's disease. I alone am. You know, every guy who drives on the streets of Mumbai believes he is the only fellow who is driving. There is no concern shown for anybody else. And I am the doer, kartrutva bhavana. Next comes bala, power. Power, what he's talking about here is the power that seems to come to you from money, political affiliation, so on and so forth. True power, which comes from the spirit, from spiritual unfoldment, is never flaunted, is never used. It's a quiet understanding. So, balam here, it's the difference between the power of Hitler and the power of Gandhiji. Then comes darpa, arrogance. Is a vulgar, disproportionate attention on your contribution or your status in life. And when you get arrogant towards people, it has horrifying results. Like during the French Revolution, the famous statement of the Queen then says, if these guys don't have bread to eat, let them eat cake. It never occurred to her, where are they going to get the cake from to eat? And the terrible repercussions it had. Every single member of the French aristocracy was guillotined to death. So, this is a wake-up call for us. And why do all these things happen? Because of kama, desire. Once a desire gets hold of you, it makes a monster out of you. You lose sight of what is right, you lose sight of what is ethical, you lose sight of what is in your interest, and you really become a monster. Anger, krodham, is when desire gets obstructed, you get angry. Let's say you have a desire for a lot of money and you have planned in a certain way, and the finance minister's budget throws your entire plans awry, you get angry. So, anger can never come unless there is an underlying desire. If you tend to be an angry person, it only means you are full of desires. You can't handle the anger unless you deal with the desire. And how do you deal with desire? How do you gain freedom from desire? Pick up a higher desire. So, krodha and then parigraha, covetousness, this possessiveness is a horrible trait. If you're possessive, you're constantly insecure, you're always fearful of losing things that you never really owned in the first place. Every mother should understand that. The child that is born to her is really not hers. It's God's child, given to her in trust. So if you develop this trusteeship towards everything, there is no covetousness, there is no avarice. So you become qualified for Brahman when you get free from minus. Nirmama is not dispossession, but it is all possession. When you understand that you are Atman, that everything belongs to you, there is no possessiveness towards a particular thing. And Shanta, peaceful. So you prepare your inner personality to get peace. The more peaceful you are, the more powerful you are. And then at the final stage, you are ready for it. When you get it, it is, as he says, Sukhena Brahma Samsparsham. Easily it comes to such a person. Today it seems a Herculean task, but you go about it bit by bit, one action at a time, one thought at a time, one emotion at a time, one wrong idea at a time you tackle. Before long, you will be knocking at Brahman's door, is what he says. Next verse.